I know the show is called Sister Wives, but I really wish they would show more of David's kids and grandkids. Since he is clearly a part of the show now, we know he has signed contracts. He is a part of Christine's life, so naturally, his kids and grandkids are also Christine's kids and grandkids. We're not seeing them on the show, and I wish we, as fans and viewers of Sister Wives, could see more of David's family. It's like we just gonna ignore David's side of the family over here. Clearly, they all get along, so let's show them. Incorporate them. Less of Cody and Robin. I'm just saying, it's an idea. I've spoken with Kati a little bit over the past couple of few years, and she is an absolute sweet young lady. She's literally just a delight. I highly recommend listening to her. She just started a podcast, just launched a podcast. I love it. Love it. I will link her podcast in the description below this video. Please go listen to it. It's about 22, 23 minutes long. Go listen to it. Go hear what she has to say. I did snag a few clips for us to listen to and react to in this video. And I also want to point out, I posted a video a few days ago about Kati discussing how she got blocked by a Sister Wives content creator. We can only imagine who. And this creator, all they've done is exploit her mother's passing. She said they dug up police records and letters and notes her mother left and read them just so they can make some money. Then when she spoke up about it, that creator blocked them. That's horrible. And I'm glad she's speaking up on a public platform to speak out against it, because I agree fully with everything she has to say. Also, I'm giving her so many kudos for speaking openly about mental health. Y'all know I've done this a lot over the past 6 years, and it is a touchy topic because it is very serious. Everybody deals with mental health. Everybody. But the people that talk openly about their struggles, more times than not, get shamed for it. I've been one of those people countless times. People would tell me, stop complaining, stop doing this, don't do this. Maybe you need to take a break from social media. All you do is whine and cry. Maybe you need to go on somewhere. I mean, I've heard all the things. All the things. I get it. There's something wrong with those people that's putting that negativity out there, telling you you're a burden. Kati talks about that. I want you to take a listen, and then we'll discuss more.
But hi, I'm Kati. I live in Arizona. I'm from Utah. I've been married for 9 years. I've been with him for almost 10 years. It's a whole decade, guys. That's a long time. I love him. I'm very obsessed with him. I think he's the best person in the whole wide world. I'm absolutely obsessed with him. We have 3 boys. They're 7, 6, and 4. And they are so much fun. So I'm from Arizona. I'm from Utah. I live in Arizona now. Been married. I love it. So most of you are going to have zero idea who I am. There might be a very small few. You might have seen my face when I got really sassy about people sharing my mom's suicide letters online. So hi. So my dad is on a TV show. He married somebody from Sister Wives. He is now a part of the show, and it's been really fun. But when he came into the public eye, people obviously were very curious about him. And they figured out that his wife had passed away, and a reporter, I will not name, but you probably could figure it out, she deep dived and found the police reports and quoted my mom's suicide letters, because the suicide letters were quoted in the police report, not the whole letter, but they were quotes in there. And I had chosen to never read the suicide letters. I didn't want any part of it. I knew what my mom was thinking and feeling at the time, and I wanted to remember my mom for who she was as my mom, not who she was in her worst moment of her life. I didn't want to know that, and it was kind of shoved to me online when people were quoting the suicide letters. Like, I would pull up a video, if TikTok would come up, and it would immediately say it. Like, people were talking about it, people were blaming my dad, and I got really sassy about it, and I went on and I was like, you can't do this, like, that's not okay.
Okay, no, let's not do that as content creators or humans. Do not do this. What I'm talking about is digging up things like this for content just because you think it's going to get you clicks and views and attention. David Woolley being married to Christine and on the show Sister Wives is so far away from reading his widow's police report from when she passed. Why are we reading police reports from when people passed? This is a reality TV show, and we're trying to create it into some kind of true crime series or situation. What is going on? That's what it sounds like. This is not true crime TV. This is reality television. Can we keep it on that page, please? Katie Joy without a crystal ball? Because that's who's been doing this. And it's disgusting. You have these people that are like, hello, don't do that. It's harmful. Other people's trauma should not be your content. Other people's trauma and their declining mental health and serious things like this should not be your form of income to pay your mortgage payment. Like, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. Let's hear Katie discuss mental health a little more.
Yeah, my mom passed away when I was 17. It was right before my senior year of high school. She had been struggling with addiction for quite a while before that. And looking back, I saw all the signs. In the moment, I just kind of thought that was my life. Like, I just didn't really see the signs then. But looking back, I could see all the signs. And one of the things that I had looked back and saw the most of is how lost in motherhood my mom was. My mom was severely depressed. She got very lost in motherhood, made her more depressed. She turned to alcohol and other things, and that made her depression worse, which made her addiction worse, which made her depression worse, which it fed off of each other. And one of the moments that she wrote a journal, and I read her journal, like, from when we were little kids. And I was reading her journal, and you could just tell how lost in motherhood she was. Being a mom was her only identity. Like, that was all. She was the best mom. Like, I knew no other moms that played with us. Like, they played with their kids like she did. Like, she would go out and go sledding with us. We built snowmans. Like, she was always playing with us. Like, she was always very involved in us. And then as we started to get older and not need her so much and get, like, that sassy attitude, like that preteen sassy attitude, because we were my mom's whole world, it crushed her. Because we were her whole world, and we all of a sudden, as teenagers start to kind of do, like, we started to not want to be around her all the time, and that crushed her. And it just fed her depression so much, and she just felt so lost, and she felt like she had nothing else. And it's one of the reasons I started social media in the first place, way before my dad ever went into the public eye, way before my dad met Christine, like, way before any of that. I started social media because I was a stay-at-home mom. And I was drowning, and I felt so alone. I felt like I had nothing for myself. But then I found out that I really, really like to make videos. I really like to make the silly, goofy videos. I like to talk about mental health. I like to talk about these things. Like, I really like to make these videos. So I've been making TikToks for quite some time. And then I posted a lot of videos of my boys and, like, me with my boys and, like, those kinds of things. And I had started to kind of see the talk around why we shouldn't be posting our kids online. And then when my dad started dating Christine and, like, met Christine, and I knew that it was going to get more views than it had before. And I knew people were going to kind of, like, search about it, because I also wanted to make videos about it, guys. I thought it was so fun. Like, I was like, I have these funny ideas in my head about videos I can make about my dad dating Christine. Like, this is going to be so funny. I was not necessarily trying to, like, clout chase. I just thought it was really funny. And I was like, oh, these videos are going to get views. Like, that's so much fun. Like, I'm such a funny person. Like, these are funny views. I'm not that funny. But so I posted those. I should not have posted 3 of them. Looking back, that was kind of a lot. But I just thought they were funny. I wasn't necessarily trying to, like, clout chase. I was like, these are going to be so funny. Like, maybe, like, 300 people will see them. Like, that's a lot of people. Anyways, I was naive, and I just didn't know what I was doing. But when I knew that my page would start to get more views. I knew that people were going to look more into it. And then I kind of watched people go crazy about my dad. So before it was announced that they were dating, I saw people deep dive my dad and figure out who he was and kind of figure out who his kids were. And I was like, ooh, I got to think really long and hard about what I want to have online and what I want my kids to be online for. because they were already starting to deep dive. They were already starting to figure it out. And I was like, ooh, I don't think I want all these videos of my kids public. So I privated that TikTok account, made a different one. And they're on my TikTok, they're on my videos sometimes, like when they want to be. Sometimes they'll ask to be. Sometimes it's just a silly, goofy thing. Like me and my husband talked about it and we decided they are not, what did we say? They're not, they're private? Oh goodness, I heard someone else say it and I was like, that's exactly how I want to do it. They're not a secret, they're private. So they're not a secret. It's not a secret that I have kids. It's not a secret that you're going to hear my kids yelling in the background. It's not a secret that you might see their faces in a video, but they are private and their information will always stay private. And until they decide they're big and they decide what they want to put online, I won't be doing it. And it was kind of a fun little lesson. I feel like I had to, because of how big the show was, because of how big Christine was, and because I saw people deep dive and saw what they could do when they saw, I saw how much they deep dived my dad, and I was like, ugh, I don't want any part of that. That's a lot. So we're going to really hunker down on what we want to have online. Anyways, that was a really long tangent. And I'm trying to remember exactly where I was when I started that tangent. So why did I talk about my mom? So I watched my mom get lost in motherhood. I started to make videos because I saw my mom get lost in motherhood. I saw her and I saw her drown, and I never wanted to be in the place she did. I never wanted to feel as low as she did. And sorry, I just drank coffee for the first time in a year, and coffee wakes you up differently than energy drinks do, and my brain is going. When I made that first video talking about how I just didn't really want people to be talking about my mom in that way, and how it wasn't my dad's fault, and it's really wrong to pull up suicide letters. The deep dive they did on her was really wrong, and it wasn't just harmful to me and my siblings or harmful to people that knew her or heard about it. It was harmful to anyone who was struggling or harmful to anyone who has had someone die by suicide. It was harmful for everybody. There's a bunch of research that shows how harmful it is to talk about it like that. That's not my opinion. There's research that shows how harmful it is to talk about suicide in the wrong way, and she talked about it in the wrong way.
I've been saying that for so long, and I keep getting attacked by people when I speak up. As a content creator, that's not content, and that's not okay. It's harmful. As somebody who also deals with a lot of trauma, depression, anxiety, let me tell you something. I've always said and stood my ground on this. That type of content, reading police reports when it's something about somebody unaliving themselves, that's not entertainment at all. And I want you to question the content creator putting that content out. I want you to call them out. This is not okay. It is harmful. Maybe that's why I don't get many views. Maybe that's why I'm, not growing as a content creator. Maybe that's why my subscriber count isn't growing, and that's okay. I can continue to lose money because I'm going to stand my ground on this. I will never stoop to that level. I will never resort to trying to read police reports when somebody unalived themselves, doing quote-unquote deep dives so I can get paid more money. I will never do that. So allow my work to speak for itself. Don't forget to click the description below this video. Go support David Woolley's daughter, Kati. She is a very intelligent, well-spoken young lady, and I highly recommend going to following her, watching her podcast, supporting her along this journey. Child, I need to send her some shades to wear because her future is looking bright, in my opinion. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I got a lot more on the way. I love you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.